If you've been paying attention through our Forever Family series, you know the Panhandle region will roll out Stage 2 of community-based care on March 1st. It's basically foster care redesigned, and the focus is on giving these children and families more community-based resources throughout their journey in care. I spoke with a local foster parent who says she's anxious for the rollout, but has high hopes.
This big looming date of March 1st has been mysterious, and we've known it for a while.
March 1st marks the day St. Francis Ministries will become the sole community-based care provider for the Texas Panhandle, covering foster care, case management, and family reunification under one organization. Local foster parents like Gracie Bingham have been anxiously awaiting this transition and says her biggest concern was losing momentum with her current caseworker. But
our case managers, a lot of them are coming over from DFPS. And as much as possible, St. Francis is trying to make sure they're the same ones.
Not only is St. Francis aiming to retain those caseworkers, Bingham says children will most likely keep that same case manager through the different stages of care.
We've had a DFPS caseworker, a St. Francis caseworker. We've had, when we apply for daycare, it has to go through St. Francis to DFPS to the Texas Workforce Commission and then back through those steps, so it will lessen the number of steps we've experienced in the last couple of years during phase 1.
Which Bingham says is vital for children to begin rebuilding their sense of trust.
It's brutal sometimes for my kids to have to retell their trauma several times, and for me to have to retell their trauma several times. It's not fun for anyone to constantly have to explain. It's nice if we have one person that knows the whole story.
But as with anything new, the transition won't come without its challenges. But the goal is to build more resources and local placements to keep kids from being sent out of region.
I think there will also be a little bit of a shift in how visits are done, how family visits are done. My big hope in that is with keeping kids in region that more face-to-face visits will be done.
And Bingham says through this transition, they felt so much support from the St. Francis team.
Is trying to make sure that foster parents, kinship parents, adoptive placements, and families of origin, biological families that are working to change their lives so that they can be safe for their kids. They're coming alongside them and saying, you're not alone in this. We have the support system.
And to any person considering opening their home to foster, Bingham says now is the time.
Ask questions. Get to know their kids. Play with their kids. Become babysitter certified so that you can take their kids for an afternoon. It becomes less scary when you put faces to numbers.
Emily Falkenberg, KOBK News.